I'm Adrian Peterson of the Minnesota Vikings, and you're watching the best sports coverage on News OK. Favre. Is Favre coming back? I don't know. Same answer. It haven't changed all summer.
Do you think he will?
Do I think it will? I don't know.
Would you like him to?
I would love him to. I pray each night that he comes back for a year or two, another year or two.
Anything about him surprised you in the season you had? Anything you didn't know? Maybe that a 40-year-old guy could play like that?
No, to be honest, I really didn't. I really expected that from him. I really kind of figured and assumed that he was a down-to-earth type of person, and just being around him and being in the locker room, he's one of the most down-to-earth and calm, collect individuals I've been around. Obviously, he's a heck of a player, and I was just really just kind of like a kid in a candy store the whole season, just sitting there, just having an opportunity to even play with Brett Favre and share a locker with him. Not with him, but right there next to him, beside him. I was just taking it all in. So I look forward to doing that again, I must say.
What did having a guy that could play quarterback like that, what did that do for you? Did that take pressure off you? Did that enhance your opportunities? What did that do having him quarterbacking the Vikings?
Well, having Favre, quarterback, it really worked hand in hand. We got so many guys offensively that's explosive. We got Percy Harvin, Sidney Rice, Ashante Shanko, Bernard Berry, and you got me in the backfield, and you got Favre. And as you guys seen, it's a lot of weapons out there. So we was able to complement each other well. Some games we came into, you seen 8 and 9 guys in the box, stop and run. Some games you see those guys pull the extra guy out to try to defend the pass. So, like I say, it worked out for us hand in hand. So we really helped each other.
What do you learn from a guy like him?
What I learned from him? Oh man, just great leadership. Already a leader, but just a guy that's been doing it for 20 years. A Hall of Fame quarterback, hands down. It's just a lot of little things that you can just take in, and little things that that you just see throughout the year. Just his character, how he is as a person. He's a great football player, but he's even a better person off the field. And those are the things you really remember, about people that you play with, about players that you play with, and guys. Those are the things you remember the most.
Any downside to a guy who you don't know if he's going to be back or not? 2 straight summers, you really don't know for sure who your quarterback's going to be. Is there any downside to that?
No.
It didn't seem to affect you guys.
No, there's no downside to that at all, because it's either he's coming back or he's not. And if anyone has a leeway to take his time and come back during training camp or mid-training camp, it's definitely Favre. He deserves it. So we'll be waiting for him to come back if he decides. If not, it'll be very unfortunate for us, but we still got a goal to accomplish, and then we have to move forward. But I'm definitely looking forward to playing with him this year.
Adrian, the Vikings come up just short to the eventual world champions. What improvements do you see that need to be made for the Vikings to get over that hump?
There's a lot to build on. Too many turnovers, and that's the number one thing we overemphasize going to each game, So you would think it would definitely be overemphasized in the NFC Championship game, but unfortunately we really didn't protect the ball. We dominated offensively, dominated defensively, but in the big scheme of things, turnovers can really kill you, and that's basically what hurt us the most.
Has that been your focus this offseason, putting down on fumbles and stuff?
My focus? No, it's not my focus. I got a lot of other things to really focus on. Something as far as fumbling, it's all mental, and that's all it is. You got guys that made heck of plays. I sit back and watch, the fumbles or different things that happen through that game. You got guys out there scratching for it, and I'm basically doing the same thing, like my coach tells me, sometimes it kind of works against me. go out there trying to scratch for, for every yard. It can work against you. But each summer I go into the lab and find out how I can improve as an overall player, and those are the things I'll focus on.
You lose Chester Taylor, but then you pick up Toby from Stanford. How much can he help you out?
I think he can help out a lot. I really haven't had the opportunity to be around the guy, but I know he's a great runner, north and south runner, and he should be able to come in and contribute to however the coaches see fit.
Adrian, you caught some of that flack for not going to the
Mini camp.
and going to Palestine instead.
Palestine.
There we go.
Did that strike you as odd, considering you do have a quarterback that
No.
hadn't come to anything until
No.
middle of August?
No, not at all. It had nothing to do with Brett Favre. Like I say, if anyone deserves any type of leeway, it's definitely Favre. If he'd been in the league 20 years, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. I look up to the guy. She can come in whenever he wants. I'm not on the same level as him. Just unfortunately, things didn't work out. For the minicamp, and like I say, it is what it is. I've discussed this with the head man, and the guy that calls the shots, and it's a done deal. It's over with.
Who's the head man?
Who's the head man? Who you think? Take a wild guess.
Well, I would assume the owner.
Okay then.
Either the owner or Favre, I don't know. 3 years in the league now, you can't be considered a young player anymore. How's your body holding up?
Body's holding up well. I'm feeling better than ever, actually. So I'm ready to roll.
Can you keep up the load you've been having in terms of carries and league leaders in carries all 3 years? I mean, how long can you keep doing that?
I can do it for a long time. Favre been around for 20 years. There's different positions. You take a different beating. But I done seen Favre take some hits, some pretty big hits, and he's still around. So, just for my mindset, I feel like I can do anything. So I'll be around for a long time, God's willing.
Have the Vikes talked to you about trying to maybe pace you a little bit and trying to make sure they don't wear you out, or is it just, hey, try to win every game?
That's really my mindset and my approach to the game is, I'm not trying to take any plays off. I want to contribute in any way that I can. So that's what I do. That's the mindset that I approach the game with, and my coaches, they fully understand that.
Have you talked with Sam Bradford at all about the expectations of being one of the top picks in the draft and all that stuff that goes with it?
Well, I haven't had the opportunity to talk to him after I actually talked to him the night before the draft, and it was kind of funny. He, kind of walked up to each other and was talking or whatnot, and I was like, you're gonna be the number one pick overall. He was just being modest, and no, I hope so, I pray so. I said, you will be, yeah, and you know that, but I just wish you the best. Just gave him my congrats. I wish you the best, and just stay focused and continue to work hard. Just in a nutshell, just gave him some little pointers of basically what I feel like was kind of like the most important thing is kind of focus on coming in as a rookie. Now, as a quarterback, I know those guys got a totally different load. So I feel like he'll do well.
You must have had a smile on your face watching that draft when
Oh, yeah.
Sam goes, GK goes, and then
Trent.
goes right up.
Oh, yeah, I was booming soon. I was talking a lot of noise, too.
Now, you played in the U.S. Army
All-American game?
American,
Yes, sir.
and now they're here to support you with the camp tomorrow. What is your relationship with the U.S. Army?
Well, I had the opportunity to play with those guys. I mean, to play coming out of high school, and that's basically where the relationship began. They rewarded me with the Player of the Year, the National Player of the Year award, and thank God I've been successful, been able to be able to do things for the communities, like come back here and do camps and back home. So just partnering up with these guys is just a bonus, also.
And you'll be participating in the U.S. Army Challenge tomorrow?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I can get it done.
Being back in Norman, are there any one or two memories or games that really stick out to you about your career with the Sooners?
Games, just a lot of them, man. I would say, man, Oregon. I would say all the Oregon games. You know, even when we got cheated down in Eugene, you know, even that one. You know, it was always a good competition against those guys. It was always, you know, going back and forth. You know, so those are some like the games that I remember the most, just for the simple fact that it was like it was football. You know, but I don't know if you really can understand where I'm coming from. You know, you got your team going back and forth. Like you're really grinding, pounding the ball. You're moving the ball efficiently. You know, both offenses are. And you know, it was just, I don't know, it was just exciting to play those guys.
We got one
Most
more
of all.
question. We got to get him out there. Some kids need a quarterback.
Yeah, Favre was quoted, I think, yesterday or the day before, talking about how he really wants another shot at the Saints. Is that, when you look back at that, how close you came in the NFC title game, is it tough to look back and lament what happened, or does it cause you to look forward? How do you sort of live with that kind of game? You've been in championship games before and come close. How do you? When you
tough.
think about that championship game, how does it hit you?
It's tough, you know. It really is, especially when you look back and you see all the mistakes that you made, and you know how when you look back on the game, like how you dominated. Like we just dominated from the stats. The only stat we didn't dominate was the turnovers, and that really will hurt you the most. You know, when you feel like you outplayed the team, but then you gave it away. And those guys, they did a good job of taking advantage of the opportunities that we presented to them. So, you know, it's something that, you know, it took me a long time, you know, a little minute to get over it, but you got to get over it to refocus and, you know, start rebuilding on this year, and, you know, get that goal and accomplish it, you know, this time. So that's our goal and that's our focus. Like, it's definitely going to feel good to beat those guys, you know, in the opener, but it's, you know, they got it when it mattered, when it counted, you know, so it's not going to feel that good, but it'll be all right. It'll be kind of like a peck on the cheek, you know, not the kiss on the lips.